Welcome to the Jay and Margot show.
where we keep it real, raw, and respectful.
I felt like I was a little slow right there because I couldn't see the time.
I think you need to do the sign. That was the sign of the cross that started that one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, we still going through it with getting this tablet to automatically record. But we're here. We're not going to go back and start over. Welcome to episode 61. This is just so exciting. I know I always say it. I feel like a kid in a candy store. But it's just to see the progress.
Yes.
And the consistency. Our dedication to seeing this through. Like,
it's been a struggle at times. Especially now that the snow is hitting. We were scheduled for the weekend and pushed it off because we was not trying to leave the house.
I know. But we were on the same page, though. That's the beautiful thing about it. Same page. So we hope everyone had a great and phenomenal, relaxing, peaceful Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I know I did. It was a struggle on Thursday for me, though. I definitely had my moments, but we're here. You're here. I'm here.
Pulled through.
Yes. But I think we should jump right into this.
Yes.
Because we have to kind of really be to our time limit tonight. We were trying to go live tonight for you guys, but YouTube told us that our channel wasn't eligible, and we've gone live before.
Multiple times, so we got to look into that and see what's going on.
So anyway, it's good, y'all. Go get your tea, go get your coffee, go get your pop. This is water, yes. And you know what? This reminder, that's why I can't see it. This reminder is gonna keep going off. Yes.
Oh, did you send me the information about this 30 days thing?
Oh no, but it's
I need to get in.
It's just a go, like move. So like I went to the Y last night.
Okay.
After y'all, I'm taking saxophone lessons, learning how to play. I just went and did 15 minutes on a treadmill and some other machine to try and work my this side from surgery. And so the goal, she said, is to do 5 days a week, 30 minutes a day. But if you can't do 5, do 3.
Okay.
And so, yes, let's plan something for this week or whatever. But we
can finish the details after.
Yeah.
What we are talking about today is, this is a good one because we both had situations. And while we were discussing the situations, it just came to me about using wisdom while walking amongst serpents.
Oh, is that the full title?
Yes.
Oh,
what did you have?
Just walking among serpents. We just out here willy-nilly using wisdom. Yes, using wisdom
while walking amongst serpents. Woo! And when I tell you, even after our conversations, the minute God brings something to light, you're going to see it more and more. And even when I was talking about letting people be in their chaos, that's where I was saying it kind of came full circle, you know, because it's hard. It is hard seeing people and seeing situations for what they are, which
it's not hard, it's easy. It's just hurtful
or
because once you see it, it's like, for real, like you're disappointed.
But for me it's like a lack of compassion maybe. And when I say patience, it's patience, because and I told you we got to walk in love. Girl was not walking in love today.
Oh, is that what you meant by eat the
yes, because here's in my situation, like me being a single mom, I don't got nobody to go home to and decompress to, you know, and owning your own business, even just with work in general and having kids, there's a lot that I don't get to decompress on somebody. I don't be calling you up and dumping on you like that, you know. So then if I have a single friend whom you know who I'm talking about, who I can kind of dump on a daily, not a daily really, because I don't even do that anymore. But I understand what he was trying to say when he's like, excuse me for, know, and I get it. And I walked away after words were exchanged. I walked away and I came back and I apologized. And I says, I need to learn to have more compassion. I said, because I do understand what it feels like to be single and not have anywhere to go to decompress. And I understand that that's what you were trying to do. And I said, and I need to learn to have more compassion when I hear the same thing over and over again. Which I'm laughing because this, since day one, and I kid you not, and anybody who knows me from school, and I think this is why they say I was mean, I don't have patience for people. Now, God forgive me for that, because I know I was going around the crazy cycle when I was with certain men in my life, ex-husbands, doing the same thing over and over again. And my loved ones, my family, my parents had to watch me do the same thing over and over again, but walk in love. So that's just kind of like a little segue into this. So you go ahead and take over.
Because she know I'm about to go up one side hurt and down the other. So, and this is really going to be a accountability conversation. Because one, why do you consider it dumping? Because one, I'm gonna be in my feelings because I'm like, you do call me. You are supposed to call me. We call each other with everything.
Pretty much, yes.
Yes, everything. Yes. So has the enemy gotten you to the point where like it's almost a trick of isolating you and put you on a path of communicating with someone we know is a manipulator? Will eat that up with you coming to them to what you call dumping.
Well, I told you I don't even do that anymore. And I think they recognized it.
They did, but just the words that you used just now, that if you needed to call me at 10 o'clock at night, she can text me.
Important stuff, I do.
Everything. Well, we talk about everything, but like if it's urgent, although I'm married, I ain't telling my best friend like, girl, I can't talk.
But I'm also of that mindset though, where it's like the little stuff I should be able just to get through on my own.
We talked about this. See, we talked about this. We always want to get up, put our big girl panties on, and be like, I don't need any help. No, God created us to live in unity.
And community
with one another. We're not meant to live this life alone and struggle and figure it out. No. So I want to just hand like that. Because then,
like what happened today, I came with it.
You today, and you apologize, but I'm sitting over here like, why you apologize? Because we know how this person is. We know how they operate. We know how there's selfish motives there. So if people can't handle being direct, you being upfront, now do it in love, but I know you wasn't cussing the person out. I know you wasn't. You're getting on my nerves.
No,
but I didn't. You said what needed to be said. If they didn't get up and put on they big person underwear, that's on them.
I kind of felt. So.
See, we had. You didn't say that before we started recording that you apologized, because I think we would still be sitting here talking about it. But God knew what He was doing. It was meant for this, because you stand, and it does. It goes perfectly with what we're going to be talking about tonight and next week. But you are to stand 10 toes down for yourself. If ain't nobody else doing it for you, girl. That's a big old mosquito right there. It just scared the mess out of me.
That
Yes.
You said it's not big.
It is. Yeah, I don't do bugs,
on,
but when
y'all.
I tell you,
Oh,
okay,
I was just gonna hit it with my book.
because then I do not like bugs,
It's a-
flying bugs, walking
No.
bugs, crawling bugs, nothing.
You can't live in the South then, girl. Not even Texas.
I don't want to live in Texas. I want to live like on the coast somewhere. As long as I think I got the ocean, I'm good. Because then it's gonna be too wet. That's my way of thinking. Too much moisture in the air. Because actually,
that's what mosquitoes like is the humidity.
well, when I've gone to the coast, I ain't had to deal with mosquitoes.
No, I didn't feel mosquitoes, but that's not moisture in the air.
Whatever it is, they're not there. There isn't any mosquitoes.
Salt.
Texas got geckos and what they call water bugs. We call them roaches up here.
They call them water bugs?
They call them water bugs. I don't do any type of bug. But Denver, Colorado, though, love it. If it wasn't so expensive because of the altitude.
No mosquito. I couldn't believe it.
Yes.
When I stayed there, that lady had the window cranked all the way open, and I'm looking. I put my hand through, and she's looking at me, and I'm like, "Where's your screens?" And she said, "For what?" And I said, "For bugs, the mosquitoes, the flies." And she's like, "We ain't got them like that."
Girl, one time I almost convinced my husband. I did. My husband and I were going to move to Arizona. He has a cousin that lives, not Flagstaff. What's the real expensive place in Arizona? It don't even matter. He's like, yeah, cuz y'all gonna love it, blah, 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 blah. One time they on the phone, he said, cuz I walked into a garage and there was a tarantula the size of my fist.
No. Heck no.
Excuse me. Say that again.
No.
Hey, his cousin, my husband is big.
I would have hung up the phone just right.
I said, yeah, no. We ain't doing that. He's like, cuz no, it's good. They stay outside. No.
They
He
stay
said,
outside.
Yeah.
They
I said, he was in your garage. That's not outside. He was like, well, outside you gotta worry about the scorpions and all.
Nope.
Nope. Sorry.
Anything that could kill me, no.
I'm good.
No.
The foxes, the coyotes, nope. I'm good. Hey, look, we off on the squirrel rabbit trail. I'm gonna bring it back, but we gonna finish this conversation. But what I'm saying is, like, sometimes the enemy will. I don't want to say trick us. I can't think of the word that I'm using, but he's so smooth with it. And actually, this is just perfect.
Manipulate us.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, trick is about the same thing.
Yeah, thinking, oh, I don't want to bother her, or I don't want to bother him,
true.
or
That's the truth.
No, if you have a solid circle, you rock and roll with that circle. I think, and how this conversation came about. Okay, let's get to the nitty gritty of it. This conversation came about because I called her. Not on Monday.
It was 2 days later.
No, but I told you about the initial situation that happened a few days later because I was trying to deal with it on my own. And I was like, I'm still bothered by it. Then this weekend rolls around and I have another encounter with this same person and it frustrated me even more. But when Margot was talking to me, because if I stay up here, it's about to be a tsunami. I'm going to tear the place up because I can't get out of my head. And so this is when we started having the conversation about using wisdom when we walk amongst serpents, which means there's a snake in your presence. There's somebody that does not mean you well. Now, whether they are doing it intentionally or it's the spirit operating them behind them, that's going to be up to God to address and deal with. But he's revealing it to you so that you will know how to move accordingly. And a serpent could be a coworker. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. It could be
just an acquaintance.
It could be a church person, a church brother or sister. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are only affected by...
Could even be a pastor. Come on now.
It could.
Some of these that I've been listening to lately, whew, you need to know the word of God. And part of me feels like you don't even need to know the word of God. When you hear something that is so far off the truth, you already know, like, man, that ain't even right. So
So as we dig into this tonight we're going to be talking about awareness. When God reveals to you, when you are brought into the knowledge and light that There's somebody that you really have to be intentional with the things that you say around them, how you move around them, how you respond to them. Like, God isn't revealing things to you for you to stick your head in the clouds and act like they don't exist.
Yep.
Because it definitely will come back to bite you in the butt. And that's what serpents do. Or snakes. And so if we say serpent, we mean snake. If we say snake, we mean serpent. Then we might use them interchangeable throughout the night.
And if you are a people pleaser, I think you need to listen to this episode about 10 times. Yes. Because I know I'm going to have to go back to. And I think that is the hardest thing. The characteristic of people pleasing that needs to be healed or brought into submission.
Yep.
So this is going to be so good.
And snakes, no, just like how with dogs or even animals. So animals, let's just say animals in general. Animals are able to sense when you're afraid of them.
Yep.
When you don't like them.
Yeah.
People are the same way.
Yeah.
People know when you, and it's not that you don't even like them, because as I think about a few of the serpents that I walk amongst, or that
it don't even start that you don't like them.
It's not that I don't like them.
Yeah.
It's that they're intimidated. It could be jealousy.
Or they can sense that spirit about you, that you are a people pleaser. That you will do more than what a regular person would do. If that's a good way to put it.
Yeah. Everything is spirit. Everything is spirit. So everything we see here in the natural, everything that happens here in the physical, first took place in the spiritual realm.
Yes.
So we've talked about this before, and for someone who may be watching us for the first time, or may not even, this may be foreign information to you. You are tripart in nature. You are a spirit. You possess a soul, and you live in this body.
Yes.
That's the three parts. Once this body is gone, your spirit does not die. Your spirit lives on. Your spirit will return to the heavenlies, where it came from. So being that everything is spirit and energy and movement, people know. So you will enter a room and something just won't feel right. Or you'll be having a conversation with someone and you'll be like, why am I feeling like I don't care?
It's funny you just said that, because you feel like you said, you feel something don't feel right. So my question right here, I was going to ask her regarding that situation, like up front, did you sense a red flag? Because the majority of the time, she's absolutely right in everything that she's saying, that you will feel it in you. Some people call it their consciousness. Some people call it intuition. That's your spirit. Like, I know when I meet people, I'll get that. Something's off. But you know what? Because I'm a people pleaser. I like to talk to people. Yeah, I won't blow past it. So in that situation, did you get an inclination?
I didn't necessarily get a red flag, but I did an inclination. Something felt different because they moved different from the time we both were in the same space. Usually, I'm always the first person in this space. Then other people start to come and trickle in. Well, when this person arrived, usually as soon as they see me, it's a, hey, how you doing? You know, we hug, we talk for a second. There was none of that. And I thought that was odd. But how I am, you never know what somebody is going through. So did I notice it? Yes, because at this point in time, there's people that I talk to, there's people that I don't talk to. Not out of ill intent or anything like that. You just don't, you're not talking to everybody in every room that you're in. So, but this particular person, I can count on maybe like to both hands the same people that I talk to. So when this person didn't come or, you know, say anything, I was like, that's odd. But let me go about my business. I'm not tripping about it because I'm just a little, well, I am somebody. I ain't even gonna put myself down like that. But
Like you said, you don't know what they're going through.
Yeah.
It could have just been a day.
so when the person did come and they gave me a hug, I was not prepared for what followed because I would have never expected.
So my question though goes back even further. Like when you first met, when you started to know this person, did you get that feeling that something was a little off?
No, because one,
Okay.
this person has been through a lot. There's a
Okay.
lot of trauma there.
Okay.
And when I first met this person, it was through mutual acquaintances. And even then, we didn't talk. We still don't talk on a regular basis. We don't move and like we just don't. But you know how when you go to work or you go to church, you got people that just, hey, how you doing? You
Right.
just going, you know.
Right.
It's like one of those type of acknowledgments.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and we'll get into this into the second episode when we talk about authority. But I've noticed a pattern
Okay.
of intention from this person
Mm-hmm.
that is showing me character.
Mm-hmm.
That is showing me, okay, you know what? And Margot will tell you because I'm ready to just cut it off. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to see you. I don't even want to move around people like you. And she's like, no, because then this is when Margot shared with me the example of Judas, Jesus and Judas, and Jesus knew who Judas was.
Yep.
That didn't change who Jesus was.
Yep.
He remained true to himself.
Yep.
Now, even with that very fine example, me being true to myself is not speaking to you. Why would I waste the energy?
Hang on. I use Jesus because he's healed. He's healed and without sin at that moment.
Follow Jesus, not me.
Girl, that ain't the truth. That's how I felt today. I ain't your Jesus. No, but
yes.
Forgive me, I'm so sorry.
That's all right.
But that is the first part you said, that it didn't change his character.
Yeah.
That's how we have to be.
Yeah.
And I came out of character, my normal character. My normal
is that
self.
what it is?
Yes.
You came out. Okay.
I came out of character with my sassiness, with my annoyance. I did exhibit that's how I knew I hurt somebody's feelings.
Okay.
And and then I started thinking at home later, like, don't this person know I'm going through menopause? You know how menopausal women are shorter, they're more direct, they don't care. There's that group called the I Don't Care Club for women in menopause. Girl, I tell you, she be speaking the truth. I don't care. No. But it's not right to walk that way, because immediately I wanted to use that like as like hold on to it and like it's not that bad, but you know what, Lord, that did change my character.
Okay.
I came out of character. Like, I'm trying to be more intentional with my children and not snapping at them because I feel a way inside that nobody brings it on. It's just like, don't touch me, get away from me, I don't want to hear it. I don't have the capacity anymore. That's not of God. It really isn't.
Okay. That was my daughter. I just wanted to get back to her really quick. When I tell her to call me between 7 and 8, my daughter's gonna be like, boom, it's 7 o'clock.
Is it already?
It's 6:57. Because I'm like, remind me, because I told her, like, hey, I got something to do. Just call or text me to remind me so that I remember that I need to come and get you, whatever, my baby be on it.
That's good.
But yes, you should never come out of character.
Yes.
But while you remain true to yourself, the characteristics of God, of Christ, that should be coming through us.
Yes.
Doing that and not allowing yourself to be manipulated or distracted or,
taking advantage.
I'm gonna meet you where you are because you. And that's why I would rather just walk away from a situation or a person.
Yeah, because then you ain't got to correct yourself.
No, it's because so I don't come out of character. Because when we're adults, and whether you know what you're doing or not, there should be something that clicks in your head to say, you know what, I shouldn't be asking her this.
But shouldn't be. But like I said, some people just ain't healed. Some people are not emotionally aware.
But unless God called me to their healing, I don't.
No, I'm not saying you put up with stuff. Right. You did the right thing.
Yeah.
I didn't say you was wrong for what you said.
Yeah, but which is why.
But it was you being upset days later about it that was wrong.
I wasn't upset. My thing is, I just don't understand. I do understand why people move the way they move. No, I don't. Yes, I do.
You don't even got to understand. You don't.
You're right. You don't.
When they walking wrong, you ain't got to understand why they walking wrong. Because you absolutely right. Did God call you to heal them, correct them, and judge them? Nope.
And not. You think that was judging?
Tell us thinking that dang, they so wrong, and why they like that, and da 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 da. Isn't that judging? She's how old?
I feel
she how old and acting like this?
I feel like judging is...
She go to church and doing this?
Judging is me not knowing the full story. Or me not being involved in the situation. So that's like someone... Like, let's just use, for example... I don't know if you saw the video, but it went viral like last week. Some kids jumped on a mother in front of her two small kids. And you got everybody talking about I would have whooped them little kids' butt that day. Blah, 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 blah. Then other people was like, no, she did the right thing. Like, we're judging a situation based on the information that's being presented. But when I'm right in it, when I'm affected by it, it has, and I know both sides. That's not judging. I'm just irritated. Let's see what she said. I'm just irritated because I'm like, some things are just common sense.
Okay, I would never thought this was part of judging. What judging looks like.
Okay.
You are more enraged at someone else's sin than you are embarrassed by your own.
That was a good situation.
Right, that's legit.
Mm-hmm.
You refuse to forgive. Or when you do forgive, you refuse to forget.
Mm-hmm.
Pondering is not forgetting.
Mm-hmm.
You cut off those who
disagree with you.
You gossip. That's not what it is. You refuse to receive criticism. See, I wouldn't think that's judging. You refuse to correct someone's position. You write someone off as hopeless. I'm sorry. It says stop. Okay. It says you write someone off as hopeless. I think that was the only one we needed to read.
I'm a Virgo, so the minute you do something foolish or stupid,
it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. I don't have no patience for it.
See, and that's what I just said. The patience. Mm-hmm. That was for me. I was like, I need more compassion. Compassion is the understanding. Well, everything I told you, everything that I told her that she needed to do, I didn't do. So when I say I had to eat crow, that was eating crow. I should have listened to my own words. Thing,
and this is why I feel like it's such a fine line, and we probably should do a few shows on judging.
Yes.
And what that is, according to the Word of God.
Yes.
But I feel like once God reveals to me or allows me to see your motive or your heart, because God doesn't look at the outer appearance. He looks at the heart. So because he looks at the heart, I believe he will reveal us someone's heart, which is their intention, their motive. You get what I'm saying? once notice how you move or how you set up, I would be a fool. The Bible speaks of a fool. You get what I'm saying? To ignore what I've been shown. No, I'm not going to ignore that. Now, I addressed it. Margaret will tell you. I told her, Margaret, this person asked me a question and I'm not being released to say what it is. But in this situation, it was so inappropriate, the question that this person asked me. I took a moment to register what was being said or process it, and then was like, I'm not going to be able to do that. Now, I provided a solution and said, hey, this is what could happen, you know. And then, oh, no, don't worry about it. Because you knew it was BS to begin with. You hear what I'm saying? So now, and then to turn around and ask me for help.
Well, okay, first of all, when we say inappropriate, it was not like committing a crime or committing a sin.
No,
not inappropriate like that.
No.
It was, I would say, a disregard for
a situation.
Yes.
Disregard for a relationship.
There you go. I think it's more
disregard
that.
for a relationship. And
so with that being
I'm not
said,
stupid. I'm not a fool.
No,
so
you're not. And that's what I said. Now, I agree wholeheartedly. When God shows you something, this is what I said. That this is why this title is using wisdom while walking amongst serpents. Because it is not for us to disregard. You call those things out immediately.
Yes,
you pull those weeds up. When somebody tries to drop a little weed seed, no, I see that. Take it.
Pluck it up.
Deal with it. Now, like I told you then, that person sees that you are not to be played with. You are not to be, and it was not in disrespect. It was nothing.
Yeah, I didn't cuss the person out or anything like that.
In any way whatsoever. But now that you see, ask God to use wisdom. So then when this person came and tried to ask for some help, why was the attitude all there?
Because. Welcome to the Jay and Margo Show.
Where we keep it real.
Raw, but respectful.
Yeah. And I think, the thing that stands out to me the most is our ego. Because just like in my situation, I told you, I'm like, even though somebody asks me for my opinion, they say they value my opinion, but then they don't go with it. But they still want that same cycle of, you know what it really is? I really think, and God correct me, I think it might be my ego. Where it's like, why do you keep asking me if you're not going to try my opinion? You just want to do what you want to do. And I ain't got patience for that. What do you mean? I'm like that.
Margo, did you watch my video while she up here paying for people to tell her this and tell her that? And I posted a few videos.
See, so why do you got patience for me?
Because you're my friend.
Exactly.
You're more than my friend. Well, not more like that.
No, but
bestie.
But that don't mean nothing when we show that for people we like. It's scripture that it really counts when we do it for people we don't like. Because you would never
come and say something that foolish to me. We have never been anywhere and you come and be like,
show me in scripture where it says
now my response
you get rewarded.
Completely different. Because if you would have done with this person, we
wouldn't be friends.
We wouldn't
be friends.
Exactly. So why can't I cut her off? Back to the program.
This is good, you guys. I bet this would go so viral. It's crazy. Because it's entertaining too.
I promise you.
But this is the cycle that we deal with when we're dealing with our ego. This is our ego.
And here's the thing. Here's one of the things that I realized. And y'all, I didn't even get to my notes. And listen, this is for tonight. This is for next week. So when I told you, like, God went to, downloading, I didn't even get to this. after our conversation, and we've talked about this before, I have a trust issue. My circle is about this big. And that includes my husband, my children, my grandmother when she was living, you, my two other best friends that live out of state, maybe one more person that lives here. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust people. Now, have I been in therapy? Yep. Have I worked through the root of my trust issue? Yeah. I mean, I know what it is. Mm-hmm. But when situations happen the way that they've happened, it builds on, this is why I don't trust people.
Now, let's be correct, because I don't want nobody to take anything we say and try to run with it. When she say builds, she doesn't allow that to be a brick where she closes off her world. I hope not.
That person, yeah.
No, but I'm saying, we ain't talking about the person. We're just talking about the situation. Mm-hmm. You don't take that as another brick to build the wall higher and higher. Now that's wrong. Now here's the thing.
If you ain't behind this wall.
Honestly, think about it. Who do you know that is really close to me?
I can think of a few people.
Who?
Me?
Yes.
Can I say names or the friend that just lost her phone?
Yep.
You say you got who's the one friend? You say y'all real close, but y'all don't talk all the time. I don't remember her name. I don't want to go into detail.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know who. But as you can see, there's not many.
Yeah.
My circle is small too.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of it does come to the point because you get experienced in life and who you allow to be that close to you. Because you ain't got time to play games no more.
Right.
And they're not moving in paths that we're moving in. Mm-hmm. They're not purpose relationships. Those are your tightest, your closest. Mm-hmm. So when we say, and it's not, I don't want to say it's not because of just trust. They're not in it because it's more than just the trust factor as mm-hmm. well. And no, I've learned, I used to give trust away too freely. And that's something that I think needs to be retaught to people. That people need to earn your trust. You don't just, oh, hey, there's a new person. You know, you got all the trust and all the respect until you start showing me yourself. No, that's not how it's supposed to be.
And you know what? You're right. I agree with you on that, which is why I'm one of the people that I'm not just freely out here giving trust. But I think I'm good. Now, I could be wrong. We'll talk about this one after we end because we're hitting 40 minutes.
Yes.
I really think it's just moving and awareness. It is using wisdom. That situation is using wisdom. Because think about, I call her my bestie. But think about my friend that went on a cruise with us last year for your birthday and my husband's birthday. Her and her husband. She would do like the dog call.
Oh, yes.
Love her to life.
Yes.
That's my girl.
Yes.
Do you hear me?
Yes.
Like, has been consistent. Like, we don't talk every day or whatever, but when she hit town, when she hit the city, she letting me know she here. We're getting together, whatever, we talk, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, there's consistency. Now, I can't say, like, she's in my inner circle, but she's like, boom.
Yeah, I got friends like that, too.
Yes. Yeah. So, when you show me your spirit, when you show me your soul,
oh, this person will never be in your inner circle. I'm not saying to bring that person into the fold.
I want to put them out the house.
I get what you're saying. She should never been in your house yet.
And she hasn't.
Right, but I'm just.
But for me,
you want to really cut somebody off.
Yeah. Well, you know what? what? We're going to have
That's
to
her
continue
too.
to dissect this and deal with this. Yes, yes. I might need to hit my therapist up and be like, yo, I need to make an appointment. But thank you for joining us tonight. We love you guys. We appreciate you so much. And we're going to end it here. So come back next week, same time, same place for the J.M. Show.
Good night.